taking the camper shell off and we're going to put it on this box, and this box basically duplicates the size of the truck box. I think it makes sense to pack the first layer, then build it up a little bit. It's not quite the Texas two-step, but you get the idea. Whiteboard, ta-da! Yep, 24-inch sides, and I'm making the box 72 inches wide, which is good because that's how wide it is now. It's always exciting when you stand up your first wall, even if it is only 2 feet high. Extra glue in the dirt won't hurt at all. I'm going to call it my sleeping porch. I think that's what it'll be. Groovy. I'm taking the camper shell off and we're going to put it on this box, and this box basically duplicates the size of the truck box. If this was just a camper shell, it would be 4 bolts and then I'd be set. However, I've got wiring for the lights, and then I'll just point from the outside. I've got an inverter here. Got the propane heater, but that's basically unplug the wire for the fan and then take that out. Charge controller here, battery here, wires from the battery back to the inverter, wires from the truck come up underneath to feed the charge controller, wires from the charge controller to the battery, charge controller to the lights, and so on. Use the remaining 2x4s as skids and just kind of slide it down. I think I'll be okay. If not, it'll be pretty spectacular. I'll get video of that either way. Lift up the bed. I've got a little leg that keeps the big leg from falling down when you don't want it to. And if you ever do something like this, leave your bed platform a little bit too short so you have a gap on both ends, so you don't have interference. Good enough. All right, that part done. Heater. And tire. It's almost 10 o'clock. I thought this part would take longer. So, the battery is removed. The one wire is taped off that goes to the front for the truck. That extension cord terminates on this end, so there's no power on that. The microwave and shelf and inverter are pulled out. The next thing I need to do is take out the 4 bolts that hold the camper down to the truck. I'm pretty sure it's too heavy to just pick it up. You know, fiberglass would be much lighter, but this was faster. Fast was important that day. I reserved the right to make my own camper shell again in the future, which would be, I think, 4.0. This definitely served its purpose, though. I had 0 wind until about 5 minutes ago. All of a sudden the gusts started coming in. I'm like, exactly when I don't want wind, when I'm going to be picking up something big and trying to move it. But that thing's heavy enough. I don't think it's going to bother me too much. So, turn the truck around. Oh. Okay. I just stuffed all the bed in the front. Also means I can't see out of the passenger side, which is the side I need to see out of. Okay, from now on, who knows what's going to happen. Frantically running around. I got a couple pieces of iron pipe I was using for markers for some of the other projects, so that'll work. Get the big old whammer jammers out. Alright, here we go. the 2x4s too. Well, crap, I have no idea how much I missed there. Okay, so we got it on. Nothing major happened except I have one broken 2x4. That was one of the skids. Snapped it right in half. It's propped up on the jack stands now. Man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to put it back on there again. Okay, if the sun would stay out and the wind wouldn't blow, this was a beautiful day for about an hour. It's 11 o'clock now, so I'm 2 hours into this. You know how these things go. I'm gonna try to do this kind of carefully so I don't maim myself. This was one of my cross pieces that just snapped right in half. Go figure. If it falls, it's gonna land on the box. Box and the skids. Proper lifting techniques, right? Ooh, balance wood. I could move the world if I was Atlas. Okay, that is within a 16th of an inch. I'm going to call that good enough. This, I don't know, it's funny. This just makes me happy working on this little stupid little thing. I'm not sure why. I think I'm more excited about having my truck back. It's just, I mean, putting the camper shell on there filled the need. It was a necessary thing, but I'm glad to have my truck back. Just to be able to haul water, haul gas cans. Okay, what I'm doing is framing in the bottom half of the wall, and none of the bottom is going to be glued. That way I can disassemble it if I ever decide to use the camper shell on the truck again. Go a little bit low on here. I'm going to leave myself some room. Not bad. That ain't bad. I can totally live with that. Anybody who sees this is going to think I have a kid. No, it's mine. Alright, it's about 4 o'clock. I am finished wrapping up. So, I haven't figured out my idea for a door latch yet. What I had been doing before, when I had the insulation across the bottom, I could just reach up inside and undo the tarp strap. So for now, that'll hold it closed when I'm outside. And then when I'm inside, I'll hook the tarp strap through the latch. I got this on here still, so when I'm on the inside, I can just latch it from the inside. I don't want to do one of those on the outside because if I'm inside, somebody could lock me in. Now, I don't have a lot of visitors out here anyway, but I just don't like that idea. You know, I might actually just do it the right way and do a real door handle. I know that's kind of shocking, but it might happen. Legs for the bed were too short, and I took a 2x4 on edge, ran a screw through that beveled part just because that was a scrap that was handy, and I checked it with the level, and it is spot on. I'm like, really? You know, I'm like, it wasn't even close, it was just right on. So I can still lift the bed up, and they just set on there. And I got them, you know, I probably won't kick that too many times, hopefully. So we're good, and look at all the room I got underneath there. I can use that for storage now. So stuff that I don't want in the bus, I can just jam in there and we'll be good. Yeah, and this is the best part. It feels just like so much more room in here. It's the same dimensions, but not having the wheel hump there. And also, yeah, at the moment, yeah, I don't have the microwave there, so that just makes it feel like a lot more room also. I'm close enough to the bus. I'm going to run 12 volts out and hook it up. I don't know if I'm going to use the charge controller or just wire it straight to that screw terminal. And then I'll have lights and stuff again. I'll probably just go straight to the screw terminal and eliminate the charge controller for now. I had thought about putting another battery out here, and I don't really think that I need to. So I think that'll be good enough. Then what I'll do is I'm going to wire up a switch box out here, and that's what I'm going to have. Yeah, I'll have the switch box out here, and then hit a row of switches, and I can turn on a light, turn on the fan, whatever. That'll be good. So that's that.